Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. I guess I'm telling myself that as well, welcoming myself back to the channel. It has been quite a while since I've been here, but honestly, life's been a bumpy ride, and I'm finally feeling like I have something to give to you guys that's from a place of just a different energy than just feeling like I need to put out a reading, which is never good to do. And I don't like to operate in that way either. I like to give you my best self, and I'm feeling like myself. So I hope you're all doing well. I know life is hard, but we're in this together, friends. If you follow me in the early days, I used to always say being human is hard. It's painful, it hurts, but here we are learning from our experiences. It is always my intention that I put into these readings that you hear messages that you most need to hear that help bring you clarity, understanding, validation, advice, entertainment, whatever it is you most need at this moment in time. I hope you hear that today. With that being said, these are collective messages, so take whatever resonates. If something just doesn't feel for you, then it's not for you. If you are interested in a private reading, I do those. They're only available to book through my shop. And yeah, if you want information on that, please visit the link listed down below, listed on your screen right now. And you can see all the other services that I offer. I was going to say surfaces. No, services that I offer, friends. See, I'm already feeling a little silly, which is good. Because it's been a really intense time since that full moon that we had earlier this month. If you have a fire placement, maybe you also felt it. Lots of pressure, lots of maybe stress points or just passion. It could go either way, right? All right, so today I wanted to bring us just a little check-in, no pick a card. I just want to go in through zodiac sign and see what you most need to hear right now. Yeah. So with that, I'm like, there isn't really a deep plan to it. We're just going to check in. So let's just call this a horoscope check-in, friends. We're going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces. There will be timestamps down below. Feel free to skip ahead. Check your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. If you listen to the whole thing, you might even find that there's parts of other readings that you resonate with. And that's because we're all closely connected, friends. But if you want to know about your sun, moon, and rising signs, I always go, you can Google it and see like free, like birth chart, or, you can figure that out. I personally like to go to Cafe Astrology. They do a really good breakdown and it's super easy. You just need a few little things of information, including your time and place of birth, and then they'll give you those big three. They'll give you everything, but if you just want to start off easy, your sun, moon, and rising. The sun sign is the one that you probably already know, the one that you're here for. Your moon is how you feel, your emotions, and your rising sign is how the world sees you. It's like the map that how you live by out in public, right? All right, so let's begin. Let's start with our Aries babies, and let's pull this deck right here. We're going to do some tarot, and we're also going to pull, of course, we're going to do a little love check-in because, friends, it's February. It's on a lot of our minds. What is going on? And this doesn't have to be romantic love. This could just be like our emotional fulfillment, our friends, family, connections around us. Maybe you're feeling a little disconnected lately. Maybe that's why I felt like drawn to come in and do these readings today. So let's see what's up. Let's see what's up with my Aries babies. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to connect today. And thank you, Spirit, and my angels for uplifting me and so I can be of service to the collective. For my Aries babies, what's currently going on with them, Spirit? What do they need to know? Quick messages, please, for my Aries friends. What do they need to know? General messages for my Aries friends. Mid-February, please, through the end of the month or the next few weeks. What do they need to know about? A lot of you guys are starting something new after an ending. Yikes. All right. So you guys, you may not see this yet. You may not see it. You may not view this as a new beginning. Maybe you do. Maybe you brought an ending to something, but it does feel like you have something new you're starting. I also feel like a lot of you are in this, oh, yeah, there it is. Look at that Ace of Wands. You guys are definitely starting something new. I want to tell you, my Aries babies, make sure that during this time you are gentle with yourself. You're graceful with yourself. You offer yourself that space, because I do feel you are going to be learning a lot in this next chapter. It is exciting, but it also comes with that slight, I don't want to say overwhelm, but it's a slight like, oh my gosh, there's so much potential, or it's so new, or it's so different, and it's exciting, and the spark is there, but it may also bring a little bit of nerves, or a little bit, even though this isn't very Aries of you, there might be a little self-doubt at times. There's a sense here where you haven't been able to leave something yet, or you haven't walked away from something. It could be work related. I am getting the sense it's work related. If it's not work related, it might be something regarding family, or someone that you are working towards a goal with. So a lot of you just said, you know what, F it. I'm giving up on this. A lot of you could be choosing yourselves, or it's your love of something that brought an ending. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, heavy on the Scorpio vibes. Doesn't have to be. The Ace of Wands, please. All right, what is it? Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you guys are having some kind of hard time, but you are hopeful. You're hopeful that there's still something to salvage here. Look at that. These cards were flipped over and I didn't even notice. There's that confusion I was feeling. It's almost like when you have so many options. Wow, I can go in any direction. I can do anything. All of these thoughts that I have, fantasies that I have, whatever it is, I can actually pull them into reality, but you're just not ready to really jump yet. And that's okay. Allow yourself the time. That's why we're talking about being graceful with yourself and allowing that time. Be open to learning as well. Be humble, my Aries babies, even if you just keep the humble part to yourself. Because I do see you are keeping your joy. This is so Aries as well. It's almost like a little naive and joyful, a little kid energy, which is really good. We're going to put this right here. We're just going to keep those out. That's Five of Pentacles. Maybe some of you are having money issues, or you feel left out in the cold. There's maybe something you're someone you're in separation from, or there's something here that's just been tough. Maybe for some of you, it's even health. All right. So right now you're not really feeling in your power is what I'm getting. And it's a little hard to stay positive at times, but there is going to be movement forward. You are making progress. Look at that. Your Empress energy. So I want you to know, my Aries babies, the world is yours. Literally. Look, she's holding a world as I said that. And things are going to become clear over time, but your biggest message right now is to just take it one day at a time. Be open to learning, be open to new perspectives, be open to doing things a little bit differently. You probably have community around you that can help, is what I'm also feeling, or that are there for you. Take care of your mental health as well. Exercise, treat yourself like a house plant, water yourself, exercise, go outside, that kind of stuff. I do feel that you are heading in a direction, though, that's going to lead to growth and fulfillment. Oh my gosh, look at that. And you're going to get out of it what you put in. So if this is work, if this is a specific relationship in your life, or a situation at home, you are going to make progress. It's just the choice is going to be yours. Okay. Look at that. You're in your defensive energy because you haven't given up. You have this wish. You are going to get to your wish fulfillment. How long it takes, it doesn't really matter, because you're just working towards it. This is almost like one of those things where it's like, the passion's in the journey, man, or it's like, it's all about the journey. It's kind of what I'm feeling. I was also kind of channeling like dazed and confused vibes right now, and maybe that's how you've been feeling. But rest assured, things are moving forward, okay? So even if you are in self-doubt a little bit at times, because things aren't happening the way you wanted to, or at the pace, or maybe you make mistakes along the way, and that's totally fine too, as long as you learn from them and then do different. So if you want different, you got to do different, my Aries babies. And you're definitely being encouraged to explore different paths if need be. And you know what? Now's the time, because I see that you guys are already on a new path. All right, let's pull some love cards for my Aries babies. Thank you, Spirit. Love messages, please. What's going on with my Aries love life? Short spread, please. What's going on with my Aries love life? So here you are, Aries. You're like, work is my priority, or I am my priority, or I have my responsibilities. Maybe you're a boss or a business owner, or you just kind of, you're not really, I don't know if love is really on your mind. I mean, maybe there's a disconnect where you're not seeing eye to eye. Again, maybe some of you are in separation, or you're just kind of hanging back from an important partnership in your life. You're taking care of yourself. I feel like most of you are going to be focused on your money, maybe, and on moving ahead. You don't want drama. You shut off emotion. There's been clarity over a relationship or a partnership for some of you. Maybe it's a best friend or a boss that you really cared for. Or there's something, someone important in your life, even if they could be romantic, but just giving you examples in case it's not. I feel like you're forging ahead. And there's almost this like starting new. For those of you that have children, that could be where you are focusing your nurturing energy. And when it comes to this other stuff, maybe romantic love, it's just like you're a little more stoic, or a little more, I don't really think that you're chasing anything right now. If anything, you're pulling back from things. If someone gave you a weird vibe, you're pulling back. You're like, you know what? I don't want this drama. I'm just going to keep going. I see how much drama this situation was, and I'm just going to keep going forward. Or this Page of Cups. Some of you could like want an apology or pop in with an apology, but that's not for everyone. Yeah, someone's on the fence here of reaching out or apologizing. If they do, it's a little impulsive. So just keep that in mind. If that's you or the other person, keep that in mind. All right, let's pull some romance oracles for you to top off this love reading. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get some cards? Can we get some cards, please? For my Aries babies, energy check-in, please, when it comes to love. Oh yeah, you guys are in separation from someone who's important to you, and you're just pulling back. Stay optimistic about your love life, friends. Separation and unrequited love. So some of you could have felt like the vibes changed. The other person isn't willing to put in the same amount of energy or effort. Maybe they don't care as much as you. Maybe you did too much. Maybe whatever it is, that right now it's best to hang back and just go with the flow. And I feel like emotionally you're not trying to entangle yourself in this situation anymore, and that's what you've gotten clarity on. All right, that's what I have for you, my Aries babies. Now let's check in on my Tauruses. All right, thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my Aries friends. Let's tap into the Taurus collective. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on with my Taurus friends? My Taurus babies. I already saw the full card in the back, so maybe you guys are also going through a new journey. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on with my Tauruses, please? Energy check-in. What do they most need to hear right now at this moment in time? What's going on with Taurus? Slow moving. Something is very slow moving. Maybe you're feeling a little undecided about it. That was too many cards, so I'm going to put them back. But I'm sensing like maybe you're like, what should I do? Am I heading in the right direction? All right, Tauruses, please. Thank you. For some of you, this could have to do with love or a child, something that you have sweet feelings for. It's very clear. All right. So it's like you see a truth to something. Maybe this is something that you've wanted for a long time, or you've been moving towards for a long time. I kind of felt like that Tower card should have been upright. So we're going to leave it upright for now. But something unexpected could have happened, or, oh yeah. So there was an unexpected change in your circumstance, whatever this is regarding. It could have been something that you can't unsee. I have seen it and it left me shooketh. Or I have seen it and it left me yeah, shooketh, speechless is almost what I'm getting. There's a new beginning here, though. Things are changing. It is going to take some time, though. You guys are extremely hermit mode right now. Literally, the Hangman and the Hermit came out together along with this card of waiting. So we're going to sit these right here. There might be something about 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. I don't think it's past 3 months. I'm mostly leaning towards 3 weeks. So we're going to put this right here. Very quiet, very introspective. You guys are getting in your head over the speed of something. It's keeping you feeling stuck or just in fears. There's an Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Someone here, I don't know if it's an apology or it's just something wasn't enough because it's showing up as a page. And you might be choosing to not take this opportunity up. You might be realizing that if you were to accept this page energy, whatever that is, you know, especially if it is an apology or someone who isn't as emotionally mature as you, or maybe there's just something that you want that maybe you feel like you can't give to. But it feels like maybe you're choosing to not take the opportunity, but there's a lack of I'm sorry, there's clarity as to why you're not, because you're like, I am just not going to carry this heavy burden anymore. That was really hard for me to do, or that was really hard for me to carry. It could have been emotional or responsibilities, and it's like you see the truth now. With this Tower card, you could have an unexpected coming back together with someone, or unexpected financial recovery, or if it's health, it's like things get better unexpectedly. This seems shocking the way it's coming in. Again, for some of you, I'm getting the feeling it's an apology. All right, why the full card? Wow, you're putting an end to something. You're closing a chapter on something and starting new. But at the same time, you're sitting back. It's like, I've chosen to end it. I'm choosing to transform, and that's really the energy that I'm getting. Heavy on Scorpio in your reading as well. I say as well because the Aries reading had a lot of Scorpio energy to it. And the full reverse, look at that. So even though there's an opportunity here to start new, you're still on the fence. And maybe it's just because you need to take your time. I do think that there's something about time moving slower than you would like it to be, my Taurus friends. There might be something here that tries to repeat a pattern. If it's a person, it's repeating some type of pattern. This could just be you kind of getting in your own way. This is a Taurus energy, but it feels like if you are waiting or sitting back, just be mindful that you're not repeating some kind of pattern that prevents a new start from coming in. We're getting the Star card, so it's like remaining hopeful. Some of you could be waiting for communication from this King of Pentacles. If so, you're just sitting back till you hear from them or till they come back around. But they've done this to you before. You've been kept waiting before. Yeah, this person hasn't given you what you need. There's silence right now. And you haven't gotten what you wanted. I definitely feel like something would have to end here in order for this situation to be able to continue. And that's what you're maybe trying to figure out. It could be a boss, it could be a job. It's just something that isn't providing you or giving you with what you need. And you're just kind of sitting back. But one thing's for sure, something happened. Maybe you unexpectedly came together with someone and now things have changed, and you're just kind of going hermit. You're also in heavy healing energy, and I'm also sensing that things are moving forward regardless of how you feel about the timing. Meaning I'm sensing that there's an restlessness here over the speed or lack of speed when it comes to something. Thank you, Spirit. What about my Taurus baby's love life? Love messages for the Taurians, please. Love messages for my Taurus friends. Love messages for my Taurus friends, please. Quick love messages, love check-in for Taurus. Okay. All right. Well, if it's sex you want, sex you have, my friends. If it's flirty, if it's going out, even if this is hanging out with friends, like dress cute, like be cute. You are cute. Y'all, there's a lot of sexual energy up on the table right now. And you're like fighting it off. You're like, no, I am waiting, or like I'm not ready to move forward yet. Maybe some of you have options or you're in that waiting period. There's definitely a spark here. Love messages, please, for my Tauruses mid-month check-in. Oh my gosh. So someone's emotionally unavailable. That could be you, that could be them. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Aquarius, Aries as well. Someone here is really focused on their responsibilities, on their bag, on their business, on their whatever they have going on. And this could very well be you, where you're like, I just want to have fun, or I want this excitement, I want this passion, but you're not moving forward. You're sitting back. No one's making a move here. If you're dealing with someone, they're trying not to show emotion. By the Ace of Wands. Interesting. Maybe some of you want this new beginning. It's like this energy is really good, but I'm just confused over why we're bummed out. You guys are healing from something. Someone here makes you happy, or hanging out with them, or this flirty energy, good conversation. They look cute. But there's that Two of Swords in reverse. You guys are in a resting time right now. So, and you're not sure how to move. I'm getting a lot of undecisive energy. I'm also feeling, and this King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, this person could not be available if you're already dealing with someone. They're focusing on other things. All right. Some of you could also fear that you were manipulated in this situation, or you feel like you don't have power in the situation, and because of that, you're very defensive. Some of you could feel like, this is like past stuff coming up, that because of things that have happened in the past, it has made you defensive, even though there is a connection here or the potential for a new beginning. There's a rest that's happening, and I'm feeling like you're not feeling the happiest right now. This is like the saddest card, and this is the happiest card, like right next to each other. So take what resonates. Some of you could be disconnecting, bored, or ignoring a situation, or maybe it's vice versa. Look at this. Someone comes in when they're hot and heavy and fiery, and it's exciting when they're there. And then when they leave, it's like, I don't know if you guys have seen that movie, The Talented Mr. Ripley. It's like a 90s movie. It's like a classic for me. But there's this quote that's in the movie about how when this certain guy gives you attention, it feels like the sun is shining down on you, and it feels so warm and it feels so good. But when he goes away, it's like you feel the chilliness even more, because it's almost like a cloud came and got in front of the sun. Obviously completely paraphrasing, but that's kind of what I feel. Someone that comes in and it's so good. It's so good. And then something turns off, something stops, and then we feel the cold even more. And that's why you're retreating, because if it's one thing about Tauruses is that when we're hurt, we're going to make sure it doesn't happen again. So then you go into defense mode. You feel a very strong connection with this person. If it's not a specific person, maybe this is what you want to call in, and it's not happening, or it hasn't happened yet. Why the Star in reverse, please? So maybe you're losing hope that things could be, that things can work out here. With this Ace of Cups in reverse, it's like, I'm losing hope that things are going to feel better. When it comes to this Emperor, it feels like it's a missed opportunity. They really get you in your head, because I feel like they come in and they leave, and then there's the Death card. You're bringing transformation and healing to this situation, my Taurus friends. Here's you. This is what you expect. And then this is how they're showing up. This person hasn't given you commitment, or things have moved way too slow. in this situation. And that's what you're trying to heal. So if you guys have made a decision to disconnect or end something, just know that in doing so, you're actually bringing healing to the situation. Now, whether or not this is going to come back around, we're just checking in on current energy. And that's what I'm feeling for you guys. Someone here maybe didn't appreciate you, or you haven't been appreciated in the past and you've been dealing with these types of energies. All right, last love messages for Taurus, please. Thank you. All right. So in kind of going hermit mode and pulling away and disconnecting, you are doing this. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. We can't control what other people are going through or what type of growth they're doing or not doing, even worse, not doing. And all you can focus on is the growth that you're doing. And maybe this situation has kind of brought to light how much you've actually grown. And this person or the energies that you've been attracting just haven't been at the right vibration. We have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. And maybe this person hasn't even opened up to you. Maybe you guys haven't even connected. And this is in that way, I mean. And this is someone that you're like, I know they have feelings for me, but they just haven't, like, they're not open to it. And the reason I say that is because this emperor doesn't like to show emotion, even though they feel it. They're purposely shutting it off. Or some of you could have even found out that someone was lying to you. I'm not picking that up, but I am feeling like you had some kind of tower moment that brought something to light that you're like, oh, this sucks. I wish I could unsee it. I cannot. And now this is what I have to work with. The last card you have is love yourself first. What did I just say? You're choosing, you're choosing to kind of nurture yourself. And by pulling back, it's like you're taking care of yourself. This also says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So that's what I have for you, my Taurus friends, for the mid-month check-in. All right. Let's move. I'm going to go ahead and say collectively, I feel like a lot of people are disconnecting. There might be something in the stars. I believe Saturn is like moving back into Aquarius, something like that. I'm not going to talk like I know astrology. I like to dabble in the fine arts of astrology. But if collectively I'm kind of seeing the same messages, it kind of lets me know that we're probably all riding the same freaking solar wave, astrology wave. All right, friends, my Gemini babies, thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Now moving on to Gemini. Gemini, please. My Geminis. My Gemini friends, thank you, Spirit. What's going on with my Geminis? Mid-month check-in. General messages, please. General messages. General messages for the Gemmies. I just heard 2 of hearts. Which way do you want to go? All right. All right, we have 2 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. You're back and forth, 1 foot, or someone's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out with this exciting energy. Someone here could be blocked, or you're just having a hard time trusting yourself. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I go for it? Should I not? This new project, this new idea, this thing I'm excited about, should I do it? And right now you may just be avoiding drama, focusing on healing, letting time go by. We have Knight of Cups in reverse. Someone here could be holding back feelings. Why the 2 of Pentacles, please? This could be about friends or social gatherings, a certain person. It feels like you're a little back and forth. Do I want to reconnect? It's mutual. So if this is a person or a group of people, it feels like it's very mutual. The attraction, the fun, the excitement, especially if, I don't know, maybe you guys are artists and you're working on something together. It feels like the energy is very mutual, and it's like what you give to it gives back to you, but you're still on the fence over something. You guys could have blocked off someone who isn't giving you clarity, or if this is you, you're not trusting yourself over what you want to commit to. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't have to be. But there's a lack of clarity here. There's also a lack of either truth. I was going to say truth. you don't trust someone, or you don't trust the situation. So you want to avoid it. You don't want the drama, and you're just waiting for this new beginning. It's like maybe you're questioning the timing as well. If this is a person, oh my gosh, 7 of Swords 2 times. You do not trust what this person says to you. If this is a person, you don't trust what they have to say. Um, Maybe you feel like they never really cared, or the opposite, you feel like they do care and they just haven't said it. They're just kind of showing up in this non-committal energy. If it's not a person, this is you just not, I feel like you're having a hard time trusting yourself right now. Maybe you're feeling like a little bit of imposter syndrome when it comes to your creative work or things that you want to do. It's fun and it's exciting, but there's other energy that's surrounding it that doesn't match it, and we're having a real hard time trusting. There is healing that's happening for this new beginning, this new spark, in order for it to take off. But right now, I just don't feel like you're feeling the most confident about what information you know, or how, what your gut is telling you, what your intuition's telling you, the truth of something. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like, if I can't trust it, I'm not giving it my time. If this is a person, you guys could be kind of talking or watching each other's stories. There is a sense of wanting to move forward, but there is someone here who's emotionally closed off. That could be what you're not trusting. Maybe it's something you can see through and you're just kind of choosing. Yeah, it feels like things just aren't moving forward here because someone isn't investing. And you're just like, well, all right, moving on. Watch how I do this. Watch how I move on. Watch how I move forward. Someone here is very closed off, whether that's you or if you're dealing with someone. Now we have the Queen showing up in reverse. This could have been upsetting. It just seems like we haven't talked about the elephant in the room, whether this is at work situation or friendship, relationship. That's what I'm kind of getting. I'm going to say it again. Collectively, I think we're all just going through something big and probably emotional, and choosing to kind of disconnect for now. Maybe it's like I don't want to worry about it. I got to take care of myself. I got to get my sleep in. I'm going to go to bed earlier. I'm just going to self-focus. And that's really the best thing you can do, my Gemini babies. All right, so that's your general messages. Now let's get some love messages for you. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on with my Gemini babies' love life, please? My Gemini's love life, love messages, please, for the Gemini collective. Thank you, Spirit. Love messages for the Gemini collective. Love messages for my Geminis. Something was too much of a burden. It was too on and off. And it's just not moving forward right now. Or maybe you're just like, I got too much going on. I have too much other stuff. I can't trust it. Or maybe you feel like you saw the truth to something and you're like, the truth is it's too much. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't know if this is trust issues, or you literally caught someone lying, or you have a feeling that there was a lie and you're like, I can't continue with you. There's no communication going on, but I kind of feel like they're still trying to keep an eye on you. A Chariot in reverse. Some of you feel that the right thing to do is to not move forward. You guys may have an opportunity extended to you. Maybe there's an opportunity that comes up to address this or have a new beginning, and you guys are like, no, I cannot continue to carry this. Oh yeah. Okay, so someone might be coming to you with some kind of offer and you're not sure if it's enough. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. It's almost like you've lost hope that this person could be truthful with you, because maybe they have been wearing a mask and you've caught them in a lie, or you feel like they've been deceitful, or they're just not upfront with their intentions or their feelings, and it just leaves you upset, to say the least, and also kind of maybe makes you question. But I think at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with you and it's them. Look, we have these queens showing up. I feel like this is all you. Maybe some of you feel like this person's dealing with other people, that was not for everyone. What I'm mainly feeling is this, whatever this situation is, you can't trust it because it hasn't given you clarity. It hasn't given you emotional safety. There's been a lack of conversation over the truth, and that's why things can't take off. And this is who you are. You're the Empress, and you need to be treated as such. I also feel like you guys have experienced growth that maybe this situation hasn't caught up with. So a lot of you might just pull away from this person and let it go. I feel like you guys are going to be avoiding the situation. Maybe you're not even watching stories anymore or keeping tabs on them, whatever it is, watching each other's social media. Yeah, I feel like you guys are avoiding it. We have more Scorpio energy coming through, Cancer, Aquarius, Taurus. All right, let's pull some of these bad boys for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. All right, for my Geminis. Love messages for my Geminis, please. All right, so we have new love. A new person has stirred romantic feelings. Maybe this is a new person and you're like, I just don't know if I want to deal with you because you remind me of fill in the blank, or last time I dealt with you, fill in the blank, or how we initially started, fill in the blank. Maybe that's why you're having trust issues in the situation. We have religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Yeah, religious. But I also have to acknowledge that the people watching this probably aren't like the most religious. Maybe you consider yourself more spiritual than anything. I'm not knocking on religion at all, but just reframing this card a little bit differently, meaning on your spiritual path, I feel like you've experienced growth. And maybe in the past, you would have been more passive, or you would have said yes, or you would have been entertaining this type of situation a little bit longer. And now, because of your growth, it's like you know better, you see things differently, and that's why you don't trust it. We have past life relationship. You have known each other before. So yeah, maybe you do have a past experience with this person, or you felt like you had a really deep soul connection in this situation. But for the time being, I feel like you're going to be retracting and pulling away. All right. Again, collectively, very interesting messages about disconnecting and ignoring and just waiting things out. A lot of us are going into hermit mode. We're on Gemini, and Taurus and Aries had kind of the same vibes going on. All right, friends, my Cancer babies, your turn. All right, thank you, Spirit. What's going on with my Cancer friends, please? What's going on with my Cancer babies? Thank you, Spirit. What's going on with my Cancer friends? General messages for my Cancer collective, please. As the Four of Cups comes out again. Some of you guys could be like coming back to it. I don't know. There's a lot of, let me shuffle again. There's a lot of back and forth energy that I'm already sensing. All right. Cancer babies for my Cancer collective. General messages, please, Spirit. What's going on with them? What's going on with my Cancer friends? Avoiding, yeah. You guys might be recovering from something or avoiding something or someone. What is it? You don't want to worry about it anymore. You're like, I'm not keeping tabs anymore. I'm just not. I don't want to worry about it. You know what? I'm actually not even going to talk to you. I'm going to give myself the time and space and grace to take care of myself, is what I'm feeling. I feel you guys disconnecting. You guys could have felt manipulated in a situation, or like not in your power regarding something. We'll see what that's about. Hermit, you're keeping to yourselves. King of Wands. All right, we'll see if that's you or someone else. Why the Tower in reverse, please? There could be someone, if this is a person, it's like real exciting, fun, flirty, but for some reason you're avoiding it. Or this could be what's heading your way after you've kind of gone through something big. You're taking care of yourself first. I love it. This Page of Wands could also be you just focused on yourself, your endeavors, your creative projects, what you have going on, your wardrobe, feeling cute, looking cute, smelling cute. Yeah, I do think that pulling away communication or not hearing from someone, or maybe you're waiting to hear communication about something, I do think it has brought a level of stress or conflict. Either it's already happened or this is what's kind of heading. You have two kings showing up. Someone who's kind of cold and emotionally withdrawn. I don't know how much communication has happened here. Or I am also going to say this could be your logic kind of snuffing out your magic. Your logic, you're being practical. It's almost like, yes, we need this energy, but at the same time, when it comes to manifesting and calling things in and being resourceful, maybe you're stopping yourself before you can fully get into that. If this is a person, maybe you had some type of argument or situation where things were left not unsaid. Things were said, but they just didn't add up to anything. It's almost like things could have been done better. I do feel maybe you guys are feeling a little lonely right now, or just kind of keeping to yourselves. It's not energy that feels the greatest, but it's necessary for your own self-care. Why this King of Wands? You've gotten clarity. I feel like you're blocking someone and you're very clear as to why you're not talking to them. Maybe it's not a specific person and you're just being very choosy over who has access to you right now. I do feel like there is a lot of attraction in this situation, especially if it's another person. If it's not, maybe this is you like being attracted to certain things you want to do and just get a move on, and there's clarity on that. But at the same time, maybe there's a part of you that's having a hard time trusting yourself. I'm just kind of feeling like it's an in-between period for you. Yeah, this feels like it's, for some of you, it is relationship. Yeah. Maybe you guys are trying to figure out a certain dynamic, or something happened here, and you're just choosing to pull away from for now. There is a soul connection that's showing up. It could be tied to your home or community or celebration in some way, but I don't feel like you guys are either talking right now, but there has been some type of clarity that's came in for you, and you're just choosing to chill by yourself. All right, my Cancer babies, let's do your love reading. Thank you, Spirit. What about some love messages, please, for my Cancer friends? Love messages for Cancer. Love messages for Cancer. What's going on with my Cancer friends mid-February for the next few weeks, please? So that came out sideways, that Ace of Swords, lack of clarity, or maybe some of you guys got a truth. All right, let's leave it reversed. Because you were lacking clarity, or maybe you felt like a truth wasn't expressed, I feel like you've gone a little defensive. Maybe you're unclear of things. There is an opportunity that's coming up here with that Ace of Pentacles. It could have already happened. Oh, you have the opportunity to choose yourself. It's either that or you have the opportunity for growth, but something here is, it's too hot and cold. You guys are choosing yourself. That's what I'm going with. You're choosing to take care of yourself because something here hasn't provided you. Yeah. It's like you're not leaving it yet. Something here hasn't been able to get better. And I actually don't see you really getting over it yet. But what you're doing in the meantime feels like you're just choosing yourself, because something here, maybe you weren't treated accordingly, like the Empress you are. Yeah, here's this person showing up. You could have felt manipulated by this person, for sure. And the potential is there, but this person's not available, or they're not showing you commitment in any way. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're like, no, biatch, I'm choosing myself. I am no longer losing sleep over your ass. I'm way too beautiful, abundant. I'm too much of a catch. I'm too good of a person. I have great friends, family, community, work environment, whatever it is, to be coming in with dark circles, all because of this situation. So I feel like you're going to be pulling away. Why the Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, you may have the opportunity to reconnect and you're like, nah, I'm just going to stick to myself. We can be friends though. I love that. We can be friends though. Some of you could be learning something, taking the time to get to know or learn something. Maybe you're focusing on children if you have them, but something here isn't taking off in the next few weeks. You are holding back. It's like you want to feel better. You want to have this emotional new beginning in this situation. But I think you need your space from this person because something wasn't fair. You weren't treated fairly, and there she is. Someone here is keeping really closed off. So you're going with the flow and you're going to be avoiding them or avoiding any major change in this situation in the next few weeks. I really feel like you're keeping to yourselves. All right, let's pull some love cards for you. Thank you, Spirit. More messages, please, for my Cancer friends. 3 cards, please. Okay. All right, we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. So if this is a person that's already in your energy, that's why it feels intense. And that's why they feel so familiar, because your souls know each other already. We have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Someone here, someone here might be codependent on maybe, I don't know, the way that they are in relationships, or maybe, hopefully not. Maybe there's a substance issue. So that's not going to be for everyone, but we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. You're self-focusing, my friends. And I love that for you and for all of us in the collective. I'm not a Cancer. My Venus is in Cancer, so I'll take that message for myself. All right, babies, let's go. Let's go out of Cancer season. Let's go to fiery ass Leo season. Let's see. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's cleanse this really quick. All right, my Leo babies. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages for my Cancer friends. What about my Leos? General messages, please. General messages for my Leos. A check-in, mid-month check-in. What is going on with my Leos? General messages, please. General messages, please. For Leos. What do the Leos need to know? What do they need to hear? All right. So you guys aren't moving on yet, or things aren't moving forward yet. I think you're really evaluating where your resources are going, or maybe you're like, I am not investing into this, that, or that anymore. People, places, things. Maybe it's even you going through your paid subscriptions and being like, that can go, that can go, that can go. Because it feels like you're trying to wrap up a cycle, but now is not the time. I don't know what the hell's going on in the stars, but I'm going to say right now, Spirit and the stars are telling us to sit our booties down and chill for a bit. Look at that. By allowing things to go with the flow, you're going to find your true happiness, friends. So don't be upset or bummed out how you're currently feeling. Remember that emotions are emotions, right? Like I hear other readers say this all the time. They're energy in motion. They are going to pass through. And this is something that I have to remind myself of as well. When I am feeling low, when I am sad, when I feel like something is forever, and it's like, no, it's not forever. You're healing. You're also coming into clarity over a relationship or a partnership. Some type of this 2 of Cups. It could even be you being in harmony with yourself, you being your own best friend. But I feel for a lot of you, this is about relationships around you. There's clarity that's come through, and there's been a lot of healing that you've done. I'm so happy for you, my Leo babies. Here you are. You're happiest not investing into these things anymore. Y'all, if you feel like something is draining you, let it go and see what it feels like. Just give it a try. Just do without that membership, or do without that friend that you leaves you feeling drained, and see how you feel out of just allowing yourself to pull back this hangman. Allow yourself to go with the flow, because I feel like you're going to find your happiness in your quiet space. I'm sensing that you've come into some serious clarity over either what you want or what you've been through. Yeah, maybe some of you are even traveling with this world card, but it still feels like there's things that are left undone or unsaid, and you're sitting back from that. You guys are maybe even getting rid of, I'm getting material stuff. Maybe you're selling stuff, or you're letting things go emotionally, mentally, physically. So give to the people that make you feel good. Focus on those relationships. Focus on those friends, family that fill your cup. Stay back from things that don't. You could even be letting go of past people that you were connected with. This Two of Cups, it could have been someone that you had a deep soul connection with, but you're letting it go and you're just pulling back. Some of you also going out with friends will bring happiness and contentment, but I think you'll be surprised how much happier you are by not giving to a certain situation anymore. I am sensing that some of you are going quiet and just kind of choosing to stay back, especially if it's with a person. You just don't want to be in your head anymore. Let's see what this Tower moment's about. Why the Tower, Spirit, for my Leo babies? Why the Tower? There's something unexpectedly that happened and it left you sad. Maybe you got together with someone, or you thought you were going to get together with someone, and there's something unexpected here that left you really bummed out, and you decided to drop it because you realized the situation was toxic. Could be in a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't have to be. Capricorn as well. Scorpio, Leo. There's lots of Leo energy coming through. Sagittarius, Gemini. Could be any sign, but I think you've definitely reached clarity. Maybe you're seeing something for what it is. Yeah, you guys have reached a point of clarity. You're resting right now, and rest assured it's going to lead to change in your situation. We're only reading the current energy, so nothing is forever, especially not tarot. Tarot changes with the energy. All right, friends, that's what I see is currently going on with you right now. General messages. Now let's move to the love portion. All right, thank you, Spirit. Can we get some love messages, please, for my Leos? Love messages for the Leo collective, please. Love messages for Leo. Love messages for Leo, please. Thank you. Right now, this is a tale as old as time at this point, because we're on Leo and we're still talking about focused on the bag. You could be just taking care of your mental health, or just focused on your responsibilities, your bag, the things you have going on, making decisions. When it comes to love, that Sun in reverse, maybe you're having a hard time seeing the positive to things. If this is a person you're dealing with, maybe they're doing a lot of healing right now. They're a little stoic. They haven't showed emotion. I do feel like a lot of you are emotionally shutting off, though. We have the Knight of Wands. So there's like, what just turned around? So something here could be, someone could have been in and out of your life, and it's just moving so slow. And because of that, you're like, you know what, bruh, I'm just gonna pull my love away. I'm not gonna let this keep me down. By the Sun in reverse. You're just, yeah, it's like you're cutting things out of your life. You're not feeling the most positive. Something didn't take off. Maybe you were repeating a pattern with this Emperor. Maybe that's you repeating a pattern. Maybe they feel like this is how things always go, and you're starting to see that there's something here. There's a cycle or a pattern you've been repeating. Someone here could pop in with a little apology or a little message, a little out of nowhere type of situation. It's nothing deep. it does bring like a sense of feeling seen or healing to the situation. But at the same time, you're just not feeling the most positive. Emotionally, you're starting to realize how someone here did not make you happy. You could be dealing with an Aries. Aquarius is here. Cancer, Leo, Aries again. Yeah, I feel like you're viewing something different over how unhappy something made you or how potentially it could make you unhappy. Why the Knight of Wands? So someone's lack of commitment in the situation or lack of knowing what they want, maybe even like player energy, is keeping things going really slow. There's a lot of healing currently happening. So if you guys feel overwhelmed or like it's a lot of a burden, did that even make sense? Like it's a burden for you to carry. It just feels like it's been difficult, but there is fire and excitement, but it's in and out energy. Something's going too slow. Someone's lack of commitment here. Maybe someone even says that it's because of everything else they have going on, their responsibilities. And maybe you know that this person cares, but it's like, okay, thank you. Thank you for caring, but I'm just going to stay away from you for now, is what I'm getting, my Leo babies. Yeah, you're ignoring this person, or vice versa, or mutually. I don't see you. I don't hear you. I don't even know you. Oh my gosh, I just got that song, Somebody That I Used to Know, in my head. So maybe that's how you guys are feeling right now. I don't even know the lyrics. It's like, does it say you didn't have to cut me out or something? I don't know. Yeah, I think you guys know what song I'm talking about. All right, Leo, love messages for Leo. 3 cards, please. Maybe some of you are reminded of somebody you used to know. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I am getting the sense here that if you are dealing with this in and out energy that you're already aware of, there's intense feelings. I am sensing that there is feelings here. And this person does have feelings for you, but their ego or their the way they're programmed, growth that they maybe haven't gotten to on their journey, you're probably further ahead. Maybe you're someone who's really worked on yourself, and now there's that edge of when we put this investment into ourselves and we go to therapy or do shadow work in a real way, that we integrate these things and we don't shy away from them, and it's easier, it brings clarity, and it's easier to see who we are and what we need in relationships, in work and situations in life, whatever it is. Maybe they're just not there yet and you're kind of like further along. We have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Just because the face of this looks like this right now, it is not going to be like this forever. We have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. When the time is right, you guys will have a conversation that will bring more healing. However you decide to proceed will be up to you, my little lion babies. All right, let's move on. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my Leo friends. Virgo. All right, Virgo babies. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages. For my Virgo collective, Spirit, general messages, please, for Virgo. Virgo, you're focused on your bag. I'm like, you have the rest of the year planned out. What are you doing here, Virgo? I'm just kidding. My Virgo friends crack me up because we'll like try to make plans or like do something, and I am like not Virgo, and Virgo's like all about planning and dates and this and that, and I'm like, I need a little more time. My Gemini's taking over. I need a little more freedom. But I love Virgos. All right. I was raised by a Virgo grandpa. General messages, please, for the Virgos. King of Swords. There you go. I know what I want. I know how I want it. This is what I'm doing. Some of you could be doing schooling and learning. I'm getting real smart, real smart energy. I love it. I also, oh my gosh, I'm getting so many music and movie references today. I'm getting Drop Dead Gorgeous. There's a part where, like in an interview, this lady says, most smartest. And that's literally what I got. Some of you could be getting to that level. You could be learning, maybe it's therapy, it's helping bring clarity. Um, you're trying to be really smart though with an opportunity that you have. I feel, I'm telling you, you guys, it's bag related, it's work, it's money. We have Empress reversed. Okay, we'll see why. All right. Something hasn't happened or maybe something was just didn't take off, or you were waiting for too long and the window of opportunity maybe seemed to go further and further. I am getting the sense that you guys are getting ready to make a move and you're trying not to be impulsive. You're trying to be real smart about it. If you guys are in school or therapy, I commend you because I know it's difficult. There's something here. Maybe there's a commitment that you're committed to and it's just become a burden. Maybe you're a teacher in the situation and that's why I kept getting school. There's a new opportunity here and I'm getting indications that it's looks fair, but you're having a hard time trusting this person or trusting this institution or this thing. If it's work related, maybe you have a hard time trusting your boss because you don't trust their leadership. Maybe you're just not trusting, I don't know, maybe you're having a hard time trusting yourself and this is yourself coming through. I'm going to put that right there on the side. There is a new opportunity here. Pay attention to the contract. It does feel like it's fair, but just pay attention. You're a little on the fence if you want to work with these people or what you're going to get out of it. Maybe you don't trust that you're going to be taken care of. So there is a lot of love and care in this situation. If it's a person, they care about you, but just because they care about you doesn't mean that you've been taken care of. If this is work, you have love for what you do, for your industry, for maybe the community or the office, whatever it is, the people that you serve. If you work in some type of industry where you work with others, but it just feels like things haven't been how you want them to and you're having trust issues because of that. So you're holding back because you're not moving forward or something here isn't moving forward. I feel maybe you felt like the offer wasn't right, but maybe that's what it is, that you feel the offer wasn't right. And because of that, you're like, oh, what should I do? What should I do? This, I can't take, it's too stressful. Look at this. 2 Justice cards. We have Libra energy. It's like you're not moving forward, but you're also not trying to worry about it. We have the Lovers in reverse as well. I don't feel you making decisions anytime soon. You're just kind of waiting it out, but know that while you're waiting it out, things aren't really changing. There's something here. Take care of your paperwork, your what you sign, your contracts. Make sure it's fair. There's a big message here. I do see things are going to be getting better. Maybe it's even just your perspective. Maybe you go out and have some fun, you connect with some friends, and that kind of helps you balance this out, especially if this is work related. All right. We have Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Libra, heavy Libra, all the signs, air energy as well, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. All right. That's what I have for you, my Virgos. Now let's check in on your love life. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on? Love messages, please. Love messages from my Virgo friends. Love messages for the Virgos. Love messages. Some of you could be getting a sweet little offer. Maybe someone gives you a sweet little gift or has a little crush on you, or vice versa. Something sweet to make you feel better, especially if you've been having a hard time in general or at work or in your family. I think someone's going to be popping in. It doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be a friend. So some of you, maybe there's a lack of communication, or just you're not really sure what direction you want to go in. Maybe you're trying to manifest some kind of change when it comes to love in your life. Maybe you guys are talking to someone online. Maybe it's a couple people. You have a choice to make between two. Look at that. You're being advised to be like authentically you, and to be real. Like have the courage to show your true self. Or if this is someone that you're having a hard time trusting, or maybe someone revealed something to you, maybe it's almost like, oh, this Wheel of Fortune though feels like something's already aligning, destiny wise, when it comes to love for you with that Magician and that Wheel of Fortune. And maybe this is you trusting the universe. You guys are looking real hot online. So if you guys are posting like little thirst traps, I'm all for it. I love me a thirst trap. I am like the first one. If any one of my friends posts like some kind of little thirst trap, I'm always there with my heart. I'm always there with my flames. I'm always there like, yes, yes, more of that. And maybe that's what you're doing. You guys, some of you could have options, or someone here does. Maybe people are fighting for your attention, or you don't know who to give your attention to. There's some kind of conflict though. Maybe you're manifesting commitment is what it feels like. You want commitment, and maybe you're trusting that that can happen. If it's a specific person, it's someone that you don't have, there's unfinished business with, and things aren't really, like, no one's taking the leap yet. It's almost like we're pausing, but they want you to know, like, whatever discomfort, past heartbreak, pain, maybe that you're even that you experienced in the past, or that you're even experiencing now, it's like things are going to be shifting. It feels like whatever it is you've gone through, or what got you to this point, it's for a big ass reason, you guys. With this Judgment and this Wheel of Fortune, could be someone coming back from the past, to offer you a higher level of commitment than where you were at in the past. It feels like things are different this time. And it's like you're gonna feel it, you're gonna know it, and this is gonna be this is the type of love that doesn't leave you wondering. It doesn't get you in your head. It feels really good. This is someone who's gonna want to work on things. I feel like for a lot of you, you already know this person, or you have a past history with them, and this time they're coming in wanting to put in the work, and they're going to be more emotionally available. Like I said, I'm getting the vibes of someone elevating the level of commitment where things are at. They think you're looking real good, and they've been keeping an eye on you online, or if you guys have been talking, like they're really attracted to you, and they're trying to come in differently. If this is a partner you're already with, it just feels like there's something here that they're like stepping up on. All right. Oh, Virgos, please. 3 cards. Thank you. One more. Thank you. Someone may have been hiding their feelings, and that's what's going to be revealed with the 7 of Swords in reverse. Something is being revealed. We have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Someone could have been hiding how they truly feel. And now, if it was a lie, or I'm not getting, I mean, maybe it was cheating. Maybe this is a past situation. I don't know. But more than anything, I kind of feel like someone was hiding how they truly felt. We have let your friends help you, ask for it, and accept support from others. So yeah, maybe letting your friends know, being more open with them about what's going on, and letting them help you, of course, if you have these types of friendships around you. We have trust. The situation is calling you to have faith. Wasn't I just talking about trust with that 7 of Swords in reverse? All right, my Virgo babies. That's what I have for you today. Oh my gosh, I need a drink of water. Halfway through the zodiac. Let's go. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for Virgo. All right, let me get my little sip of water that I have ready right over here. Ew, I bet you guys could hear that. All right. Libra. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my Virgos. Now moving on to Libra. Libra, please. Libra, please. Spirit, what's going on with my Libras? Mid-month check-in. What's the current energy for my Libra friends, please? General messages. What do my Libras need to know right now? Take care of yourselves, my friends. Go back to your self-care practices. Do some type of face mask. I don't know, maybe get some sleep, some self-sabotaging behaviors. If you're drinking too much, smoking too much, partying too much, worrying too much, whatever you're doing too much of, they're telling me you already know what it is. It's time to lean off of it. It's time to take a break, okay? What's going on with my Libras? Page of Wands. Something exciting, fun. There's an ending. All right. What's going on with my Libras? General messages, please. Be careful. Don't be impulsive right now, or someone is impulsively trying to come towards you. It could be work related as well, where someone here wants to rush something, or there's like a quick project. It does feel like maybe you guys are overworking. Yeah. Okay. So this is for my workaholic babies, or my babies that are stretched too thin when it comes to work. Yeah, it's fun and exciting. You like what you're working on. You're just trying to meet the deadline, or you're trying to wrap this up. You just want to wrap it up. It's really quick. But there's a big message here that you know how you get, and you need to rest. That's from Spirit. That's not from me. I mean, none of it is from me, but you know, are the four. Why the Devil in reverse? The Judgment, please. Thank you. Yeah, because when you get like this, it makes you feel real stuck, real stressed. You can't really think clearly, see clearly. They want you to focus on resting in your sleep. And your sleep, meaning rest and sleep, because those could be two different things. Page of Wands. Maybe you need to relax in a way, or step back from a situation a little bit. So it does feel like you're going to be wrapping up something, a project or something, but maybe you have a new opportunity. Maybe you're traveling. If so, definitely they want you to rest before you go off and see the world. Why the Three of Pentacles? So whatever this is, I do feel like you're going to be getting news about a job, or with like maybe news from your friends. Like there's going to be some kind of communication that makes you real happy. It feels like it's bringing an ending to some, I was going to say maybe it's monotony, long-term, like you haven't been able to do much for a long time, and this is going to shake things up. If it's not that, there's an ending coming to a long-term situation that hasn't provided you with stability. Maybe the necessary, like if it's work, maybe it hasn't paid you enough to get this stability, that retirement, the this, the that, working towards that. Feels like there's some kind of shift coming to that. Maybe it's even a change coming to your family life, but whatever it is, maybe you're moving, and that's really exciting. Maybe that's what's really you're getting in your head about what if things don't work out? What if things don't take off? But it feels like there's a lot of excitement coming through, and you're going to be walking away from something. You may be leaving something behind, my Libra friends. And you're doing it for emotional fulfillment, and it is going to make you happy. Someone here might be bummed out or upset that you're leaving, or that things are changing. It could be a boss, or I mean, maybe this is even you, but someone here isn't. Yeah, maybe it's mixed feelings for you. And then there's that Hangman. You're just kind of chilling. You're being advised to go with the flow. Either way, though, whatever you're leaving behind and like moving towards, I feel like it's going to be more emotionally fulfilling than where you're currently at. Also, finances could be a thing right now, and that could be what's shifting. I'm getting the sense that you haven't been able to build the foundation. Yeah, it's been disappointing. So just right now, pull back, pay attention to where your investments are going, time, money, energy, love, because you really need to reevaluate that. There's something here that's off balance, and it's taking its toll on you. So just keep that in mind, my Libra friends. All right, let's continue. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull some love messages for you. Love messages for my Libra babies. Love messages, please. Love messages for my Libras. Love messages for Libras, please. Love messages for Libras. Make a month check-in, please. What's going on in love? All right, so you guys have unfinished business with someone. It was real hot, heavy, flirty, whatever it was. It feels like it was fun. There is attraction there, but it does feel like something is ending or transforming with this death card. The death card for me, it depends on what comes through around it. Because even though it does signify, obviously, what it says death, to me, it's more of transformation, snake shedding its skin type of vibes. And the reason I say that is because for you, I don't feel like things are necessarily tied up yet, or there's maybe we can't reach another level, or there's something that hasn't been wrapped up yet because something wasn't reciprocated, and it's kind of left you feeling not the most hopeful or positive or happy in regards to this connection or your love life in general. You haven't found what you wanted, or you haven't gotten what you wanted. Maybe this is you putting an end to these types of connections. I definitely feel like there's a sense here of not feeling satisfied with what you haven't, like a wish that hasn't been fulfilled. There's been too many situations. Maybe it's that one particular one you're dealing with right now where it's fun, it's flirty, yeah, it's sexual, it's real, it's like going out and talking to people and looking cute. But at the end of the day, it's like you're not getting your needs met. Things haven't been fair. Maybe some of you guys are even avoiding something, or there's been a breakup that already happened and you're just like not really into the idea of going back out there. So whatever is transforming and shifting, look at how interesting that death card brings happiness. There's something here that's ending, unless some of you are ending a family type situation or there's a family involved. I am getting more moving energy, more movement. Maybe one of you wanted to move things forward and the other didn't. Now we're getting a counterpart. So this specific person, things aren't done here yet. Even though you haven't gotten the clarity, it feels like there's unfinished business when it comes to this person. You may receive communication from them, or just still keeping an eye on each other's stories, or social media. I say stories because that's one of the few places where we can see who's been watching our stuff, right? But there's a sense of you're not feeling the greatest about it. You're not feeling very positive about it. Maybe the level of communication that's coming in is just not enough. This situation has caused you a lot of confusion, and maybe you're even confused as to what it is that you want out of love and relationships. Maybe some of you even feel manipulated, like this person just tells you what you want to hear in the meantime. You could work with this person. I do think for those of you waiting to hear back, you will be hearing back from them. They're not going to be emotionally open, but you are going to have the chance or the opportunity to work together with them, or they're going to express that they're going to tell you some kind of truth, okay? And it is going to be a new beginning for you. It's going to bring a lot of healing. Just make sure that you're clear on what it is you want and need out of the situation, because that's going to help you. That's going to be kind of like your North Star, is what I'm getting. Let's get some romance oracle cards for you. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my Libra babies. Can we get some romance cards? 2 more, please, for Libra. Yeah, you're in separation. Again, only take what resonates, but the energy I'm picking up is someone who, did you guys get the Hermit card earlier? Or am I just like literally everyone has gotten the Hermit card? I feel like there's a lot of pulling back, going with the flow. Look at that, separation and retreat, pulling back, pull back, pull back. Now is not the time. There's just like we're all going through stuff. It's like the person we're dealing with is also going through stuff. So that's also something helpful to keep in mind, right? But use your discernment. If you have been manipulated in a situation, it does feel like this person does want to come in with clarity and a truth. And maybe you will be given that if it's through conversation. I feel like it's going to be through conversation, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. I just think you are going to get a glimpse of truth, and it's going to be like an aha, a light bulb moment. We have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So you could have a close soul tie to this person. Keep in mind, we have lots of soulmates. So, don't just be tied down to one toxic person, if they are toxic, to one person that isn't giving you what you need because you're like, but it's my soulmate. Our dog can be our soulmate. I currently think that our new baby turtle is my soulmate. So take what resonates. We have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, and retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. All right, my Libra friends, that's what I have for you, babies. All right, let's continue. Thank you, Spirit. What's after Libra? My favorite, Scorpio. You're all my favorite. All right. Scorpio, let's see what's going on with you. Thank you, Spirit, for all these messages for the collective. Can we check in on my Scorpios now, please? Can we check in on my Scorpios? Checking in on Scorpios. General message, please, for the Scorpio collective. What's going on with them? Helpful messages. What do they need to know right now? What's going on with Scorpios? General messages, please. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, I just heard, I'm telling you guys, movies and music today have been coming through. I can see clearly now the rain's gone. How does it, the song, I can see all the obstacles in my way, or I don't know. You can see, bitches, you can see. That's basically what we're coming down. The moral of the story is I can see. I don't know. Are some of you getting LASIK? More than anything, though, I feel like you see a truth and it makes you really happy. There's a level of contentment. Interesting. I don't feel, well, all right. Spirit says reversed. I was like, I don't feel it's reversed, but it feels like you have clarity over maybe something that you thought you wanted that you didn't get. It does bring joy, or you're dealing with a Leo. We have the Tower reversed. Some of you could be avoiding something. We have the World. We have the Hierophant. It could do with commitment, schooling, teaching, therapy. There's something, maybe you're learning something, or it's just what you expect. Something could be coming to an end, or you could just be tying up loose ends. A lot of you are coming into clarity as to how your needs weren't met or how you weren't growing in a situation. You guys have a lot of happiness around you, especially with family or your community. There could be something coming up that makes you really happy. Oh yeah, you guys are coming into clarity as to why something didn't move forward, and you're really happy that you didn't move forward with something. Like I said, you're understanding how your needs weren't met or how you weren't taken care of or why growth wasn't experienced, but you're excited about it. So by avoiding this disaster, I feel like, I don't know, weird message. I don't know if you guys listened to other people around you and it helped you avoid this, or you're coming back out into action after this big life-changing thing and you're realizing that by something not moving forward, something that could have been devastating or something that could have been a shock or just like a wow, really, you're really seeing as to why you didn't get what you wanted. The world is yours, my Scorpio babies. You are this Queen of Wands, very attractive, very passionate, driven. You're oozing of creativeness is what I'm feeling. And I think you're realizing, you're getting into this energy because there's this realization of why you weren't able to do this before, or why something wasn't able to grow before. Some of you could be going to therapy for maybe it's childhood stuff, trauma, abandonment issues. I normally don't hit on these things, but it's literally what's coming through. Or you've just gained a lot of knowledge over how someone's lack of commitment or stability triggered. You have like bad memories that I feel you're healing from, and you've really learned from these things. It could be your past behaviors or someone else's past behaviors. You're being very careful about what you invest into. You're no longer ignoring certain things that were easier to ignore before. Maybe this is your finances, where your time, money, energy, love is going. I don't think you're necessarily ready to make a move yet. It's just there's a lot of acknowledgement, this light bulb moment. It's like someone turns on the light and you see things differently now. There's also a sense here of you're being very, you're trying to be strategic and really trying to get a hold of where you are investing, because there's stability that you want to build. Maybe some of you, this is like about buying a home or creating some kind of foundation, or reaching a milestone in your personal life or um, in your career. And it feels like for a long time, these were things that maybe you didn't want to deal with, or you didn't think about, or you were bored with. And now it's like, no, I actually have to pay attention to this. There's also a recognition and acknowledgement over how lack of commitment kept things from really moving forward in the past. And I feel like you are going to be inspired to create change because you've learned a lot, Scorpies. For some of you, this could be, for some of you, this is leading to a new partnership or a new relationship, new emotional fulfillment. Maybe some of you are, for lack of better words, maybe some of you are traumatized from a past relationship of someone that didn't treat you well, someone who maybe played you or didn't commit to you. But you've learned a lot and you've grown a lot. And even though you're not ready to necessarily go out there running yet, things are becoming very clear. And you're starting to let go of some of that sadness and possible trauma that you were carrying around with you. Wow, Scorpios, you guys have the deepest reading so far. All right, let's continue to your little love reading. Let's see what the cards have to say about my Scorpies and their love life at this moment in time. We're checking in mid-February for the next few weeks. Thank you, Spirit. Love messages, please, for my Scorpios. Love messages for the Scorpios. Love messages for Scorpios, please. Love messages. All right, things are moving really slowly. Again, there's just a lack of commitment here, or maybe you're just not available. Maybe you're just focused on trying to build stability. Maybe you feel like, what do I have to offer right now? I'm still working on getting my life together. It just feels like you're just like, nah, I'm cool with things moving slow. Now, maybe this is someone who things have moved slow with that hasn't offered you the commitment. I just don't feel like you want to be worried about it because you've done a lot of healing. If this isn't a specific person, again, I feel like this is past, those past scars. They don't kill you, but they definitely leave their mark, right? We have the 10 of Wands in reverse. We have the 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so there's no movement going forward because you don't want to be bothered with it. You're just not ready, is what I'm feeling. Or the Knight of Pentacles. You're okay with things going slow. You're taking care of your mental health. And if you're not, this is your nudge to do things that are good for your mental health. Pentacles in reverse. So there is transformation. There's a feeling here where something maybe isn't even or reciprocated, or you're giving to something and it's like there's a shift that's coming. Emotionally, either you're closed off, or if you're dealing with someone, they're closed off. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you have Aquarius in your chart. These 2 star cards coming through. Again, take care of your mental health. Stop thinking of the past, my Scorpies. I laugh because it's like, how? But it's like there's something that's triggered from the past that's kind of keeping you in a loop. So just keep that in mind, okay? It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back when it comes to your mental health and your healing that I'm sensing here. They're also asking you to be patient. Just because something isn't moving forward at the pace that you want it doesn't mean it's not. Now we have an Emperor showing up. There's lots of masculine energy showing up in your reading. So I don't know if this is you or someone else, but someone here is focused on like bigger picture stuff. I'm not getting that there's a focus on relationship or love. And until you decide what's going to give you this long-term stability, and for a lot of you, this is building towards that. and then maybe you'll be open to making a decision. But you guys are blocking something off. Either that or you're blocking off this emperor. Maybe some of you are even married to this emperor and share a family or a home or something, and you're just undecided over what to do. There is a sense that you're not happy or fulfilled in this situation, but I don't think it's not stopping you. Those messages were a little all over the place, so only take what resonates, like I said at the beginning. All right, let's see what your romance cards have to say. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Love messages for my Scorpios, please. Love messages for the Scorpio collective. What can we tell them, please? What do we need now? What do we need to know? 2 more, please. 1 more. Retreat. Oh my gosh. Too many. 1 more, please. So just hang back, Scorpios, which I think you are doing with all of this. Nope, not going. Nope, I'm just staying here. No plans. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for life to change. But for now, that's cool. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you, this has to do with a marriage, like a longer term situation, a wedding. This situation involves marriage. For some of you, though, those past triggers are coming from a past long term relationship. We have retreat. Keep to yourselves, friends. It's a good time to do that. It is hermit season, even though it's not. We have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So take those as they resonate. But there's a deep energy here of chilling out and keeping to yourself, especially when it comes to love. You're focused on other things. You're trying to get your future in order. You're trying to figure out, what's that long-term commitment going to look like? What do I want to commit to? Where are my finances at? Where do I spend my time? Do I even have time for that? Because someone here just isn't available right now. And I wasn't really picking up another energy other than yours, but only you'll know. All right. Who's next? My Saggies, my poor Saggies. I love you guys. And my deep apologies for not doing your year reading. If anyone missed it, I know someone messaged me about it and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do it. And then life hit and here we are. But if there's a Saggy out there that still wants your year reading, like the ones I did for the other signs, leave me a comment below and I will do that reading for you. All right. Thank you, Spirit. My Saggies. General messages for Sagittarius, please. General messages for my Saggies. What's going on with them, please? Messages for my Sagittarius collective. What's going on? The Hangman in reverse. You guys are changing. Oh, all right. Beware of burnout, friends. When I see a few of these energies together, I'm like, oh, maybe it's work or responsibilities. There's just something here. And because of that, it's almost like when we're in this energy, it's hard to operate in the best, most effective way. We're lacking clarity here. And it feels like the spark is gone and you're just kind of trying to let it go. Maybe you're trying to change your mind about something, but you're still in this like wounded energy. I am sensing, I don't know if it's tired. This energy feels a lot different than Scorpio. You guys could have a creative project that you just have to push through on. And even though it would be fun under different conditions, in this circumstance, it doesn't feel like it's fun. It feels, I'm tired and I just got to put a smile and go do my thing. You may also be getting a different perspective over like either okay, so for some of you, it could be regarding your children. Maybe you're viewing something differently. Maybe some of you had a work opportunity that isn't working out. You're no longer growing here. The potential was here, but it's just not happening. So now what do I do about it? And that's what you're trying to figure out. You're realizing something here hasn't grown. The potential was there, but it's not growing, or it's not going the way that you want it to, or you haven't learned, or you don't know certain things about it, meaning actual things. Say you have a business and even though you've been doing it all yourself this whole time, like there's still things that you don't know how to do. Like maybe you're not a social media manager, or you're not a PR person, or you're not an accounting person, like whatever it is, it just feels like there's an acknowledgement here of something that, some type of knowledge or growth that hasn't happened. You know, you are trying to think things over, but right now in this energy, I don't really feel like it's coming to you yet. You're trying to figure out, how do I make this better? And that idea just hasn't came through yet. I'm also sensing some of you, it could have been very stressful or painful that you didn't have the victory that you wanted. Or the recognition or the attention, or whatever it is. All eyes on me. Look, everything I've done here in this work and this family and this whatever it is. And it's like you're letting that go. Because I feel like now your energy has focused from why not me to where is the issue? What can I do better? You guys could be having some kind of a money issue, or you feel left out. You feel everyone else but me. Hopefully not. It's a health issue, but there's a loss of a spark here. With that Five of Pentacles, it's like, I don't feel like I have enough, and I'm really trying to be smart here. What's the smartest way to use my resources? I'm limited on budget, or I'm limited on something, fill in the blank. What's the best way? Because it's been holding me back. So some of you feel like the fight is leaving you, like you just, you don't want to fight so hard, or maybe you're not as defensive because you're just tired. So you're not happy because you haven't gotten what you wanted. Whatever the situation is regarding, it's like you're not happy because you haven't made it there yet. But I do feel like right now you are kind of blocking yourself, or something is blocking you with this High Priestess in reverse. One of the things that's blocking you, if you're resonating with this reading, friends, it's that you need to trust yourself. You need to trust your intuition. You need to chill out. Like, you can't listen to what your intuition's trying to tell you if you're always kind of in this like high strung like energy, you know, like where you're like blah, 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 like no, go go go. And that's kind of what I'm feeling, because it's keeping you from being able to just get to this energy of being relaxed enough to where you get the clarity, or you get the idea or the understanding as to how you're gonna flip the script. Because you will. You're a Sagittarius. Are you kidding me? It's like you're a fire sign. There's no way that you're not flipping tables at one point or another. I do feel that, like I said, there are parts of this that are enjoyable or would be enjoyable, but that Devil in reverse, we'll see. There's maybe there's other people involved, or you just don't want drama, you don't want conflict. Or the Devil in reverse. So it could so I'm going to tell you guys, maybe you guys could have been pushing a new beginning that just wasn't ready yet. And maybe it was like a little obsessive, and because of that, you lost your North Star of why I was even here to begin with. Why did I even go this way? Or did I ever have love for this? It feels like maybe you're reaching that point, but like I said, you're still showing up. There's almost, I'm getting a desperation energy of desperately wanting to figure out how we're going to find our stability, how we're going to build this nest egg. How is this going to grow and give to me in the long term? And maybe there's something about your way of thinking right now that is thinking like not like, maybe you need bigger picture. Maybe you need a different perspective. All right. We have Pisces showing up. I mean, we have all the signs, but that High Priestess is calling my name. All right, let's continue. I feel like in the meantime though, like you guys are just going to be kind of, you're still going to be doing your thing and like I said, showing up, but just be mindful that you're taking the time to really think things through, because it feels like there's a lack of clarity that's coming through for my Saggy babies. All right, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. All right, love messages, please, for my Saggy friends. Thank you. Love messages for my Sagittarius collective. What's going on with them? What's going on with my Saggies, please? In their love life. Love messages for Sagittarius. You guys are blocked off. You're not wasting your time. Okay. Some of you could be just focused on your money because you feel like you're paycheck to paycheck or things are tight there. If not, it just feels like you're a little blocked off. You're, you know, there's some communication. Like if you're talking to someone online, it doesn't seem like it's too deep and it feels like it's mutual. It's like whatever you're giving to it, you're getting back. Even if it's like a best friend, maybe things are being kept kind of light. I don't think you're focused on love. You're telling me I'm focused on my bag. You guys could definitely be dealing with a Pisces, or there's just stuff that you don't trust here. And there you are again, you're being very vocal and you're trying to be very clear as to how you're not wasting your fill in the blank. You're not giving to this. You need reciprocity. I see you guys moving forward. And maybe someone here is like revealing a truth to you, or you're only allowing like you're only interacting or talking to people that are like authentic. There, it seems like someone here is like truthful, or you're going to get some kind of communication in that's going to reveal the truth, and it's going to bring things into perspective, fairness, and make you realize that things are reciprocated. So even if it's like a quick show of affection, you know, where maybe you haven't been in that energy for a while and you decide to be a little sweet thing, um, like I feel like it would like patch things up, or you'd get the same in return. That's not for everyone. So this lack of a new beginning is kind of making you a little defensive. I feel like some of you are throwing your hands up and closing out a situation, choosing yourself. You're not investing into this anymore. You wasted my time. Maybe you're the one being truthful. Yeah, maybe you're the one saying, I can't trust you, or I can't trust this, and this is why. And you're the one bringing justice. I do think a lot of you are going to be blocking a person. Could be a Pisces or a Leo. Doesn't have to be. Let's pull some love cards for you. Thank you, Spirit. Love messages, please, for my Sagittarius friends. 3 cards, please. 3 cards. All right. We have flirt. I always take that as have fun. That's this energy. I mean, it's not necessarily this energy, but that's what I was picking up on. Like someone just extends something, and maybe you'll be surprised that it's reciprocated and you get it back. So don't be afraid to have fun and be a little more lighthearted. Of course, if only if you're into it, because I just kind of sense like your priorities are elsewhere. Your family, your home, your business, your money, and you're very, very clear. Also, clearly state your boundaries if you need to. We have true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So that's not for everyone, but for some of you, this is a person that you really love, but you're just not really investing into it. And we have this could be the one. So maybe you guys aren't with this person, but you feel connected to this person. And this is just kind of telling me that there is a deep connection there. You could have growth with this person, but at this particular moment in time, I don't really think that you're giving it much at the moment, because your focus might be elsewhere. And maybe that's all that needs to be expressed. Like, baby, I still love you, but I gotta focus on my future retirement. I gotta focus on growing this. If you want me to be sane and be able to have the things that I want, I gotta focus on this. All right, my Saggy babies. Let's go to Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for allowing me to channel all these messages today. All right, what's going on with my Capricorns? General messages, please, for the Capricorn Collective. General messages, please, for my Cappies. What's going on with the Capricorns mid-February for the next 2 weeks? What's going on with them? What's going on with my Capricorns? Thank you, Spirit. 3 of Cups in reverse. The chair. Wow, you guys are like, no, I'm not, no longer. You guys are ignoring your friends or ignoring your family, ignoring someone. You're like, nope, I'm not going. I'm actually going to ignore your message. Yeah. Oh, BITCH. Look at this. You're literally not into giving anyone anything right now. You're just waiting. You're like, oh, I'll catch your stories later. Yeah, it sounds fun. I'm not going. Maybe you don't even respond to them. But you're like watching from afar. Maybe you're waiting for something. I don't know. It just, you guys aren't into it. Right now is not the time, is what I just heard. Right now is not the time. You guys could be confused or feel like whoever these people are, this person is, keeps you in this, I don't know, this energy of not being able to see clearly or think clearly. Yeah, you guys aren't having it. Maybe this is family or people you have a past with and you can't get over something. Something that happened here really stressed you or it worried you and you just can't deal with it right now. You still have a lot of love in the situation, but you're just staying back for now because that's what's easiest. By you watching at a distance or you keeping your distance, whether it's physical distance, emotional distance, I don't know, whatever, however it fits in, it feels like that burden is released. Yeah, you're not dealing with it. You're like, no, that's you. No, you're not. All right, we'll stop there. You're not dealing with it. Fill in the blank, my Cappies, because I don't know what this is, but it's telling me you ain't here for it. You're not here for it. There's maybe a painful memory or something from the past, a person from your past, people from your past, family, children. I don't know. You're just disconnected right now. You might even be bored. And even though you have the urge to just go out and do something and you know it would make you feel better, you're just like, no. So I would encourage you guys, if you guys do get the itch or the urge to go out and have some fun, of course, it's up to you and how you're feeling. I do think it could help uplift you if you've been feeling kind of stuck lately. I feel like you are blocking someone or something though. I'm curious now how your love life is going to show up. Let's see. Capricorns in love. Oops. Cappies in love, please. Love messages for my Cappies. What's going on with them? Love messages. Love messages for Capricorn, please. What's going on with them, Spirit? Love messages for Capricorn. You don't trust it. Yeah, you're staying away. It's this person. It's the same thing from your first one. That's why I pulled back so fast, because it just felt like it was going to bleed into your love life. Yeah, you don't trust someone, so you're just hanging back. You're like, nah, I'm just going to chill by myself until I figure out how I feel or what I think of the situation. Someone here could have kept you as an option, or there's too much confusion and you're just not happy. It's not the first time this happens. It's exhausting and you've been dealing with it for a while and you're just like over it. You're literally keeping to yourself. There's that Lover's card. I don't think you trust this person or this partnership, perhaps. Or maybe you're having a hard time trusting love. Take care of yourselves. If I'm sensing loneliness, or hopefully not depression, but that Hermit energy in the Five of Cups, it's like we're alone and we're keeping it to ourselves and we're sad, I just heard, but we can be friends. Maybe, or maybe this feels like more of a friendship and you feel like things aren't moving forward. Things are going, maybe it's even the pace of something or how slow something has been, even though there is opportunity here to get to know someone better or get to know something better. It feels like the pace of it is maybe what is confusing you. Maybe you even feel like you've been manipulated, or you feel like you don't have the power to create change. But this situation hasn't been satisfying you for a while. There's no growth here for you. At least that's how you feel. Someone here, even though things on the surface, this might look like a great connection, there's something deeper that isn't fulfilling your needs. I'm also getting the sense that someone keeps you waiting here. I am getting depression vibes, guys. Please take care of yourselves if that's what's going on. All right. And pay attention to what you're investing into, including your social media intake, what you're watching, what types of music, movies you're consuming, maybe even like food. All of these little things that maybe could just kind of make you feel a little bit better, make you feel a little more in your Empress energy. Because this energy, it doesn't feel the best at this moment in time. But keep in mind, we're only pulling for the present. Energy is always in motion, and it'll pass. I know that doesn't help make you feel better in the moment, but just letting you know, I'm here for you, my Cappies. All right. Let's get some love messages. Let's see what this Oracle deck has to say about your love life. Thank you, Spirit. Love messages for Cappies, please. 3 cards. All right. We have you deserve love. And maybe that's what you haven't gotten in this situation. You deserve love and you are lovable. Trust. This situation is calling you to have faith and passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You need to find some kind of happiness and joy in your life. Don't let yourself just sink into this one situation. Go out and do fun things. Maybe something that you haven't done before. Maybe go visit somewhere that you haven't gone before, even if it's by yourself. Maybe pack up a lunch and go park somewhere nice and have, have a little outdoor meal by yourself. Or invite a friend if you feel like it. I'm just saying by yourself because it feels like you're very adamant about being isolated right now. Maybe even block someone. All right, my Cappies, that's what I have for you today. All right. And now we'll move on to, all right, now my Aquarius babies. What is going on with them? Energy check-in, please, for Aquarius, mid-February, the next few weeks. What is going on with all my Aqua friends? What do they most need to hear? General messages, please, for Aquarius. General messages, please. All right, my Aqua babies, here we go. See what's going on with you. See what messages want to come through today. It's been a wild ride today. Everyone's horoscopes. There is a common thread, though. All right, so we have the Fool reverse. We have the 7 of Wands, the Hangman. So you're just literally on brand with what everyone else is going through. You're just kind of sitting back, trying to go with the flow. I don't really think you're making much moves around this time. There could be a new beginning that's here or that's ready if whenever you're ready to take the leap, but I don't think you're going for it yet. Maybe you're not trusting. We have the 10 of Wands in reverse. We have the Justice in reverse and the 9 of Swords. So there is stress. Maybe you're thinking about this like late at night. Maybe some of you guys are going through a situation regarding family or just focusing on your finances. And that's just kind of what you're preoccupied with. Maybe you're just not ready to start a new journey. Maybe it has to do with work, a home, again, family for some of you. Take it as it resonates. By the Fool in reverse. For some of you, this is commitment, not ready to commit, or maybe it's regarding family or a marriage, something long-term, a commitment that you haven't gotten or that you're not ready for, perhaps. By the 7 of Wands for Aquarius, please. All right. By the Hangman. Oh, well, someone's hiding something. Either you don't trust something. Maybe it's this new beginning that you don't trust. You don't trust someone. You're just kind of keeping your distance, but you're still watching them, or you just know it's a matter of time. Maybe there's something about 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 months. But you seem like you're wounded in the situation. And even though like there is this focus on your home, your finances, whatever this 10 of Pentacles is for you, your family, there's something here that you're just not experiencing growth in, or it's not growing for you. And if it is growing, it just doesn't feel like it's to your satisfaction. I'm getting a sense of longing as well. Maybe you're longing for something or someone in the distance. But this is your burden. Like this 10 of Wands that you're trying to put down, this heavy weight that you're carrying, this 3 plus 7, I'm just seeing I'm like, that's a 10. So I feel like this is all kind of, there's different areas of your life that are just kind of piling on your plate, piling the stress or the things you have to think about, worry about. So for now, you're just kind of sitting back. I do feel like I don't know, maybe there's something you're detaching from or trying to ignore. Maybe you know it's just a matter of time. Maybe you haven't been upfront about it, or someone here has been hiding something. Yeah, we'll see what else comes through. You're manifesting things to be easier. Oh, I felt that. Snaps to that. I was going to snap, but then I was going to drop the card. Snap to that. Because literally it feels like you're manifesting. You're also being really encouraged to use, you have all the resources you need to create the change that you want to create. You know everything, you have enough. You can make it happen. So you can put down this burden. We have Queen of Cups. Someone here, there's love in the situation, but it's not fair, or there's something not balanced, even though maybe this is you or someone else, that there's a lot of love in the situation. This Emperor, maybe it's your responsibility is keeping you up late at night. Now, for those of you that this is talking about another person, it kind of feels like maybe, I don't know, maybe you're just not ready to give to the situation, or that person hasn't given you. So flip the roles if you need to. But one of you is up late at night thinking of everything you have to do, your responsibilities, you're remaining stoic, you're still showing up, you're taking care of things. And I feel like no one really knows what you're kind of going through in that way. It just feels like when it comes to love, there's an imbalance here. Some of you could, very interesting message. Is that the Chariot in reverse? Yeah. Okay. So some of you are kind of blocking yourselves from something that makes you happy by repeating some kind of pattern. All of these cards are talking about we're not experiencing forward movement, and you're kind of blocking it. But what I'm more than anything, I'm kind of getting like you're blocking either your blessing, or for those of you that you're like, no, actually blocking this situation has made me happy because it was repeating a cycle. Well, then here it is. I'm just not getting the feeling that you're at your happiest right now. But of course, it's your life, only you know. It does feel, though, that there's something repetitive that hasn't moved forward, and it's kind of left you feeling wounded and a little beat down. And you're like, you know what, let's just end it here. Let's stop it here. You're trying to be real smart. Again, you're trying to be very stoic. This could be regarding work, or when it comes to work, you're very undecided. You're just trying to kind of stay focused, be smart about things. Some of you, there is a new opportunity here, but you're just not ready. You're like, I need time. I need time. I don't really see you guys doing, yeah, I see you. It's just collective energy at this point, because we've all kind of had the same stuff come up, which is, it's like we're all pulling back, and I feel like you're just kind of doing the same as well. Just keeping an eye on things, maybe letting time pass. Yeah, ruling your head though, and you're staying blocked off. There is, okay, so if you're dealing with someone in love, it's like you love them, they love you. Or you guys have love for each other. Now, this doesn't have to mean like we're in love, but there's mutual feelings here. And if you are dealing with someone, maybe there was an unfair situation when it came to this person, even though they're really understanding, you're showing up as, I love you, but I can't right now, or I love you, but I'm not open to it. I'm not letting it be known. That could be you wearing the mask. That could be them. That could be both of you. That could be the repeating cycle as well. This is telling me that you already know. Yeah, some of you could have had something unexpected come up where, I don't know, how you were investing your time and it led to conflict. I'm going to stop there because I'm going to move into your love life, because this feels like it's intertwined with that. So if it's work, it just feels like you're just hanging out, seeing what's next, or seeing what's going to happen, what's going to transpire. It's like you're not really taken care of in this situation. If it's family, maybe there's a long-term situation here that hasn't really grown, there's still a shift happening in. But just keep in mind, if you are purposely blocking yourself from something, or blocking yourself from movement forward, or breaking out of a cycle, you're kind of blocking your blessings. Don't cock block your blessings, friends. That's literally what came to mind. I'm blocking myself here. All right. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with your love life. What love messages want to come through? Lord, help. Aquarians in love. It's like I feel my friends watching. You know who you are. All right, Aquarius in love, please. What's going on? Energy check-in when it comes to their love life. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want the drama. I'm walking away. I'm focusing on myself. All right, then why are you watching this part? Then why are you here? I'm just kidding. I just like giving you guys, shit. All right, what's going on in their love life? That Justice card was a little reversed, a little upright. It was sideways. You guys are withdrawing. Yeah, I think you're purposely holding back your emotion. You're purposely holding back your love, and you're not communicating. You guys are focusing on work. You're really trying to be smart. You're trying to get it together in whatever way. You're like, you know what? I cannot right now. I cannot deal with that. I have too much other stuff going on. All right, what's going on? There you go. I get it. Your responsibilities. I heard you. I heard you, Aquarius. Now you hear yourself. You're focused on your bag and you're not making any decisions right now. Some of you guys could be a boss, business owner, something like that, a parent. You're just focused on the actual tangible material things that you can actually touch and hold right now, even if it's just your bank account through your phone. The Five of Pentacles, though, it tells me you're not very happy. You're lonely. You're not speaking to someone, or you're just withholding. You're withholding your emotions and your love for this Empress, or reverse it. Someone is to you. This Empress energy is someone that you view as like maybe even, I don't know, maybe you think you're too good for them, or they think they're too good for, or I don't know, vice versa. Just reverse it if you need to. And maybe it's not even about thinking that this person is too good for it. Maybe you just feel like this person has it together and you don't. Or if it's reversed, like you feel like, hey, I'm ready, I have it together, but there's this other energy that's like pulling you in another way. I just feel like there's a lot of growth here. In a lot of ways, and you're like, no, you're turned off to it. You've shut off your love. And on the flip side, this could also be you being the Empress. You're choosing yourself, and so that's why you're closing off your heart. I don't really view that energy as being the healthiest, so just keep that in mind if this is you. Now, if this is that you are cutting someone off that was bad for you, then that's a whole other, thing. But this is talking to the Aquarius that's like purposely doing it, because we saw earlier that by doing that, you're blocking yourself from some form of joy or happiness. It almost feels like you don't want to communicate with this person because you would have to be truthful, or vice versa. If they communicate with you, the only type of communication that is, I almost said respectable, acceptable, respectable, whatever a bowl you want to add. It's like authenticity is the only way. And I don't know if you feel like you can trust what they would have to say, or vice versa, that they trust what you have to say. Either way, though, there's a lot here that hasn't been spoken, and because emotion isn't expressed and there hasn't been I don't think there's been a vulnerable communication that's happened. It's really messing with you. So some of you, I mean, if this had different surrounding energy, I would say, oh, you're ready to work on commitment, or you're ready to work on your marriage, or something like that. But I don't know. This commitment, this Hierophant, you're working on something. I'm going to pull and ask for clarity again. But why this King of Pentacles, please? So you're being very careful as to where your investment is going, or this could be a person that you're already dealing with. They're taking care of their responsibilities. They're being real careful. They're with their time, money, energy. They're being stingy with their love, that's for sure. Q and Beyonce. Look at that. The Justice 2 times, and one is flipped, you guys. A vulnerable conversation where you actually open up, as Aquarius is shutting off this reading right this second, can help this energy. Okay, coming back, like you're ignoring something. And by staying in this indecision, it doesn't mean, I'm going to tell you guys, you're not moving on from this. Whoever this is, whatever your love life situation is, you're not moving on from it. You're just undecided and you're just kind of staying in limbo, which is fine. But let your friend point it out to you in this reading in case you want to do something about it. But it feels like, or maybe you guys have had a really hard time closing out a cycle. Look at that. You're like, I do want to move forward. You will be making movement forward. But when, that's kind of up to you. This is just the energy that I'm picking up on right now. Something's also unfair, or someone here was treated unfairly, or again, the scales are tipped. And it's interesting because this Justice card and this over here, they came out on the tail ends. So it has to do with communication. Yeah, I'm going to say it's communication. All right, why this Hierophant, please? And the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you are either dealing with someone who's like a little like emotionally immature, or you're working out how you feel and you're just like, you need time away, you need introspection, you're trusting yourself. Maybe you even feel like you're psychically or telepathically connected to someone and you're learning a lot from that. It just feels like you want to do things the right way, or you want something to be done the right way, because you are serious about certain things. But I'm going to tell you guys, if that's your intention and you are currently involved with someone, like they would have no idea because you guys aren't really showing that. All right. Yeah, you guys are worried, or you guys are up late at night. Will I ever be happy? Will I, or maybe it's relating to family. How am I going to be happy here? I can't let this go, even though you want to. You guys are in your feels. It's okay. You can admit it to me. We all are. We all are at this point, my friends. In the year of our Lord 2023, we are in this together. Anything else, please? Aquarius Love Life. Take care of your mental health, babes. You guys are going to be getting, so they want you to remain hopeful because there is going to be healing that comes to your life in general. But let's talk about love, because that's where we're at right now. Anything you're going through right now, any difficulties, anything that's just hard to look at or grow through, it's all leading you to healing. It's like you're kind of meant to go through this. I'm kind of getting the sense that there's a lot of Aquarians that are going through emotional rebirth, or emotional growth. Maybe the way you viewed love in the past, or the way you were loved in the past, or the way that you expressed loved in the past. Maybe there's something changing with that, but it does require you to put work into it. I know you're focused on your actual work and career. But again, if you're watching this, it's because you are curious about your love life. You guys get attention. Like, you guys get attention, but I don't think that's enough for you. It's like, I don't want just attention from just anyone. I want attention from this Empress or this King of Pentacles. Like, it's a specific energy that I feel, it's like the one that matters, or the one that, it's like, even though all the other attention is like nice, it just, it's different over here. But again, there's something that hasn't been expressed. Quick message about work. I do feel like you guys are going to be recognized for something. And in general, this message, I'm kind of getting it across the board. There is going to be healing that comes to your situation. It's not always going to feel like this. You are going to get a W, my friends, a win. And you will feel it. And things are going to get better. And don't let like being happy stress you out, or like, will I ever be happy? The answer is yes, but you're just going to have to, unblock yourself, unsee block yourself. Oh, actually, before I pull these, let's get some love oracles for you and see what these babies have to say for my Aquarian friends. All right, thank you, Spirit. More love messages, please. I pulled a lot for you guys. Why wouldn't I? All right, what's going on with them? 3 cards, please, about their love life. What do they need to know? Oh, shit. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Oh my gosh, make the effort and retreat. It's time to disconnect. Oh my gosh, bitches. I'm gonna scream because I know so many Aquarians. Express your love. That is so hard for you, but for real, if you have an existing partner already, if you have someone that you really care about, if there's someone in your energy that you feel a connection to, this is confirming that, but you have to make the effort. You have to express how you feel eventually, because this person has no idea. You're stoic AF. Retreat. You're retreating, and that's what you're doing. It's okay. Take your time, do what you got to do. But when you come in, or when they come in, everybody is going to have to act accordingly and show up how they need to. All right, my aquas, my babies, that's what I have for you today. I'm cracking up. I can't wait to talk to the ones that I know are going to be listening to this later. All right, babes. Last but certainly not least is our Pisces babies, which it's almost Pisces season, which is the end of the astrological year before we start up in fiery Aries. All right, let's see. My Pisces babies, my water babies, how are they doing? What's going on with them? General messages, please, for the Pisces collective, mid-February for the next few months, please. Or for the next few months, that's interesting. I haven't said that for anyone. All right, let's just see what Spirit wants to say. Maybe your guys' changes are bigger than just the next few weeks. This energy that's coming through. You guys, be careful with your money, okay? Be careful where you're spending your time, energy, money. Be careful who you're, I wanted to come out. Be careful who you're giving to, because some of this stuff might be robbing you of joy that you could be having. Maybe you're spending too much time doing something or something else. Maybe you're wasting too much time on like social media or doing things that you don't really need to be giving to. And it's time to bring awareness to that. You have 2 7s, so it's time to evaluate. Look at this, the Tower. Something unexpected. What's going on with my Pisces friends, please? We have the World. What's going on with Pisces, please? 4 of Cups in reverse. So yeah, something big is shifting for you. I'm getting 3 months, 3 weeks, maybe. There's just a wait. Maybe you're traveling. All right. Drop those. Why the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, please? You're hopeful. So maybe you guys are already kind of reevaluating where your resources are going, or you've already cut out things that you don't need to be giving to anymore. Maybe there needed to be a reevaluation as to why things weren't growing or weren't giving more. And you're like, man, I'm just wasting all this. I've wasted this time, this energy, this love, this money, whatever it is. But I feel that by cutting things out, it is helping you. There's a message here about not feeling so stuck or getting out of your head over your home or your family or your long-term stability. It's like you're letting that go. Maybe you're also coming into clarity or seeing the truth why, if this is a person, someone could have been like in and out or not committing or maybe immature or just not giving you what you need. Maybe this is you and you're realizing how your lack of commitment was kind of preventing growth in some area, but it's like time to get out of your head about it because it's pointless to dwell on the past. They want you to know that you create this Tower moment. So even if it was unexpected or shocking or surprising, it's like you created it. You made this happen. You manifested it. And now it's here. This big shift, this big change, it's here. And it is leading to stability. For some of you, it is a new home or reaching a milestone in a relationship or at work, building some type of foundation. It might be shocking that it's actually here, but it is here. I am getting travel for some of you. All right, we're going to put those back. There's also a message here about just going with the flow, but paying attention so that you can allow your mind to expand and you can allow yourself to start changing your mind or thinking of things differently. Lots of travel cards, but it's a little back and forth, so only you'll know. If something doesn't immediately happen, it will. It's just a matter of time, because I do feel like there's some kind of hiccup. There's a period of time where you have to sit back and think about what it is you want. There's also going to be a decision that you need to make when it comes to this. So it's like by already knowing what you want your future to look like, that's going to allow you to kind of move accordingly. It's like that's the theme of today, move accordingly. What else for Pisces, please? Why this world? And so things are already in motion. Some of you might like, I don't know if you're maybe dealing with someone that you ended it with. They were emotionally unavailable and just not committed. And now you're seeing the truth to that as to why something couldn't work out long term. Or because of all the changes that are going on, you've just kind of emotionally like had to shut down or remove yourself and just know that it's a matter of time, because it is. There's a big cycle that's coming to a close for you. And I do feel like you will be reaching a milestone, and it's almost going to come in unexpectedly. So if you are trying to make something happen and there's like, oh, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? It will happen, and it's going to happen kind of out of nowhere. So like I said, it's going to be helpful for you to already know what it is you want to do. For some of you, you're going to be receiving a message regarding work. Or there's going to be some kind of communication. Those of you that work maybe in content creating, or you work in some type of social media or tech type of situation, it feels like there's some type of opportunity, or you're going to be receiving news when it comes to that. Something you've been working on, you're going to be receiving news. And you might be a little conflicted. Again, it might be because of the suddenness of the situation. So know what you want, okay? I do feel things are going to be delayed for a little while. You are going to be carrying a burden, but it's only momentary. You will be moving. Oh, you will be moving. Maybe you will be moving. You will be moving on. Things will get better. Right now, there's just a lot of conflict and tension. Maybe it's involving other people, and there's healing that needs to happen. That's also part of the reason why it's okay to just be in this hangman. We have Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus energy, Aries showing up. All right, let's see what's going on in your love life, my Pisces friends. All right, thank you, Spirit. What about my Pisces love life, please? Pisces love life. Love messages for Pisces, mid-February, for the next few weeks. What's going on? What's going on with my Pisces and their love life? I'm getting like missed opportunity, or not wanting to take an opportunity. Like maybe you're just like not really into it right now. There's the Lover's card. All right. The opportunity is there. You could, if you're already involved with someone, I don't know, maybe there's some type of fast action or movement after some type of big situation with that Tower card that you'd given up on. You know what? I'm almost getting like, I was going to say self-love, but there's a King of Cups. That could be you though. I'm only investing into the things, the people, places, things that I really care about. And it's like you don't have to share, like you don't have to speak it. You're just doing it by investing in those things. And you're like avoiding drama. If this is a person you're already involved in, it's like they have a lot of love for you and they want to invest in this, but they don't want drama. There's a long-term potential here that's coming up. Building something long-term with someone that's divinely guided to you, but the speed of it might get you in your head, or you might want to act impulsively, or someone does, and that kind of gets you in your head a little bit. This comes after an ending, after a chapter ends, or this is like bigger. This isn't just the next few weeks. This is bigger stuff. Why the Eight of Cups in reverse, please? There's still something you haven't walked away from fully. You've given up on it, or it's just been exhausting. You've kind of thrown in the towel, but you're still there. Oh, it's very uncomfortable to release this. Maybe it's an old relationship or old ways of thinking, feeling, doing. Maybe it's even being vulnerable. Someone here is getting out of their comfort zone. Oh my gosh, this is a relationship. Like literally, you're like one of the only signs that got a message like this. There's someone here there's someone here that really cares for you. A partnership. And there is movement forward, and there is wanting to invest into it. Again, I don't know if it's a move. You're someone here, I don't know if there's other people involved or if there's conflict, and that's one thing that you're thinking of. You're thinking of other people and maybe how that's going to affect them, and you're not really feeling the most positive. I kind of feel like for some of you, this is fast action. Like maybe this kind of happens out of nowhere, and you're like, oh, am I ready for that? Or how's that going to go? And you're going to be really on the fence. It's going to require you to get out of your comfort zone. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, or this is just you being hopeful that things can turn out. Maybe you're having a hard time seeing the positive. This is a new start, you guys. This is a new start. Now, whether or not, you know, however it translates into your message, even if it's not with a specific person, it just feels like you have the potential to move on from something, so you can move into this energy of finding your forever person that you can build with. And forging ahead after a big devastating event, perhaps. If it's not that, it just feels like you're just rebuilding. You have the chance to build with someone. And it's going to feel better than it did before. But you're kind of reluctant. Anything else? It's slow moving. Take your time, friends. Don't let anyone or anything rush you. There is something that's very slow moving here, or maybe you want to rush through it. All right, let's get some love cards for you. Thank you, Spirit. Love messages for my Pisces, please. Love messages for Pisces, please. Reconciliation. So some of you, okay, that's interesting. It says new love reconciliation. So maybe this is a past person and you guys get to a new emotional level that just feels better. Maybe it's a new person. So for some of you, it could definitely be a past person. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy. That always reminds me to have fun. Don't be so serious. One more for Pisces. Then we have romantic feelings. So some of you do have feelings for a new person, and there's an old situation that may need to be cleared out, or this might be a past person and it just feels like it's going to be new because something here major shifted. But I do think it has really beautiful potential to build something very long term. All right, my Pisces friends, that's what I have for you today. And with you, we end our little check-in. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're all doing amazing. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked this reading, please make sure to like the video and subscribe. I never say that, and I totally should at the beginning. But anyway, better late than never. All right, I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.